Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? It's Junkie, and I'm back with an incredible weekend for the flea market. Yeah, got a lot of books. Let's just go ahead and get through it. It was my first weekend of vacation, so always nice to get some relaxing time to dig through some long boxes and find some books. I posted on my community poll Marvel or DC keys, meaning minor keys. I'm not going to find anything major. Every once in a while, I'll find a big book, but it's not very often. So, minor keys, and also I always look for completing runs, too. So those are my two focuses when I usually go. So let's go ahead and show you guys what I picked up first. I'll do all the mutant related titles first, and then I'll just go from there. I'm going to break this up into 3 videos. One's going to be Marvel, which is this one, DC, and independent books, because there's too many to show in one video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Cable, number 1, Blood and Metal. It was a 2-issue miniseries, and I found both copies of that, so always nice to pick that up. Cable, issue number 3. I forget. I think it's the first appearance of Weasel, and I found 2 copies of that. So that's a minor key. I'll let you know if it's a minor key or not, or if it's for a run. I might not know what it's for because I have a couple apps that I look at for keys, and I don't mark them down. So here's Cable number 19. I believe it's a minor key. New Mutants number 67, newsstand. Minor keys. I already have a complete run of New Mutants, so any New Mutants books I show are going to be minor keys. Here is number 68. Power Pack number 3. Actually, I needed this one for my run, and I needed that one for my run. So 8. 23, I believe, is for my run, and the last couple here are minor keys. There's 31 and 32. So I needed those are minor keys. The next few books that I show from Alpha Flight are all minor keys because I have a completed Alpha Flight. I believe it's the first character of this. I believe. I'm not sure. But anyways, I found 1 in a newsstand, 2 in a newsstand, and I didn't pay 5. I paid and there's a direct copy. I want to say 25, maybe 30 cents a piece, probably even cheaper than that because I got a huge deal. Issue number 16, yeah, and issue number 22, Big Bertha, or Pink Pearl, it's her first appearance, and issue number 49. Pick these 2 up. I always pick up little mini-series for X-Men when I can find them. X-Men and the Micronauts number 1. And issue number 2, always nice to find them. Uncanny X-Men, X-Men Volume 1, number 41, and I have a complete volume of that. I needed this for my run. Bishop, The Last X-Men, number 5. We have X Factor 96, that is a minor key. Generation X, number 1, the foil book with I believe it's the first appearance of the team Generation X. So, minor key, pick that up. In here are 2 copies of Ultimate X-Men number 1, Free Comic Book Day. I just picked those up because it's a good little series. So that is it on the X-Men mutant related titles. So, up next is, slide these over. I found this. This is a really short run. I think it's like 20, maybe 23 issues. So I'm going to work on this one here, and it's something I can complete out of the dollar bins. But Force Works number 3, and issue number 4, which is the first appearance of Ember. So minor key. So you're not going to believe this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 copies of his first appearance. Minor key. no one really cares, but I thought it was pretty cool. And I found issue number 8 and issue number 10. So, like I said, I've almost completed that run there, so pretty cool. Up next is now these next few Avenger books. I'm not sure which volumes they are, but here is Avengers number 74, Legacy number 489. Needed that for my run. Avengers Volume 1, number 369, the gold foil variant. I needed that for my run. Surprised to find this. I know it's kind of cooled down, but it's the first time Iron Man holds the Infinity Gauntlet. So I found that. So pretty excited to find that. Here's a send-away book. The Avengers, The Spirit of America, with Cap on the front. I think that was some kind of like send-away book. So that's pretty cool. Avengers and Thunderbolts, issue number 5. Issue number 6. It's a little mini-series that I needed those. The Mighty Avengers, number 8. I needed that for my run. West Coast Avengers, annual number 8. I needed that for my run. Here's a little mini-series with Avengers in it. Terminatrix Objective, issue number 2. Avengers 2, Wonder Man and the Beast. So I needed that. Here's West Coast Avengers number 12. I actually needed that for my run. And I've completed another run out of the dollar bins, and that's Avengers Spotlight. So I needed 23, 24, issue number 27, 28, issue 29, issue number 31, newsstand, issue number 32, issue number 34, issue number 36, 37, 39, and issue number 40. So I completed another run strictly out of the dollar bins, which is always nice. I found a couple Hulks that I needed. Incredible Hulk 426 with that's a badass cover, and a straight jacket. And issue number 231, which is a Whitman variant, so that's pretty cool. So I found those for my Hulk run. A couple Cap books. Captain America 372, needed that for my run. And 390, which is a minor key. I think it's the first appearance of, some of these villains in here, or the group or whatever. But found that. Found this, thought this was pretty cool. Marvel Tales number 211 with Spider-Man and Punisher. And needed this for my run. Amazing Spider-Man 373, newsstand. There's just some books that I get, even though I have multiple copies of, but I just can't pass up, especially in the dollar. When I'm getting them for like a quarter a piece, can't pass these up. But Conan number 75, Conan 124, and that's a newsstand. 131 newsstand. 184 newsstand. 193 newsstand. 207 newsstand. 210 newsstand. So, if you guys don't know, I do have a completed Conan the Barbarian Volume 1 and King Conan. So, actually, and to be honest with you, I didn't have the newsstand versions of these books. So, technically, new books for my collection. Needed this. I think I've completed this run here. Warlock and the Infinity Watch number 16. Saw these. Gonna start trying to pick these up on the cheap. Marvel Fanfare number 4. Number 5, number 7, and issue number 8. Thought that was cool. Needed this for my run. Guardians of the Galaxy number 10. This is a nice little. It's beat, but I love this cover. Web of Spider-Man 29. It's the not first time, but it's Spider-Man in the black suit, and of course my boy Wolverine. So I had to pick that up. Punisher annual number 6, I needed that for my run. And this awesome Punisher number 75, I also needed that for my run. Always pick these up when I can find them on the cheap. Darkhold #1, with Marvel going in the dark direction. Who knows? Maybe the Midnight Suns might make an appearance in the Marvel Universe. But there's 1, 4. I needed that for my run, and issue #12. I also needed that. Found this and needed this for my run. Iron Man 300. One Thor. Thor Annual #18. Needed that, and I believe it's also a minor key. Another book that I always pick up when I find them in the dollar bins is Darkhawk, but there's Darkhawk #6 and Darkhawk #14 with Venom, and I actually needed that for my run, and it is the final book that I need to complete my Darkhawk run. So pretty cool. Found this book here. It's really thick. It is Marvel Chillers featuring the Fantastic Four newsstand. Surprised to find this, Alf Annual #1, and this goes for decent money online, so I might flip it. I don't really flip, but if I can sell a few books to pay for all of these books, this book here would pretty much pay, if I sold it, would pay for this entire 3-part series I have for these flea market books that I picked up. So pretty cool. Another book that I know I can complete out of the dollar bins is Death's Head 2. There's issue #8 and issue #9. And I found a little mini series, Annex #1, #2, issue #3, and issue #4. So able to complete a little mini series out of the dollar bins. Actually, that whole run there probably cost me $1.20. So, and finally, Daredevil 322 Fall from Grace Chapter 3. I always pick up this little mini series here when I find it. So just a great series. Alright guys, that is it for part 1, and these are my Marvel books that I picked up out of the dollar bin from this past weekend. I will do an independent and then a big stack of DC. So hope you enjoyed this video. It's the Junkie, and I'm out. Peace.